Hey there folks, Scottsdale Travel Chick Sidekick here to present our travel guide on what to see and do for a great weekend in downtown Denver, Colorado. Denver's a pretty big metropolis with many suburbs, and of course the Rocky Mountains are right next door. But this guide will focus purely on downtown Denver, specifically the general area as shown here. In this video, we'll cover the primary sites you'll want to check out on our 2 or 3 day weekend trip, with everything grouped into 3 sections. Parks and paths, or basically outdoor-centric activities. The primary tourist sites centered around arts, entertainment in the capital area. And dining and nightlife options with the best areas of town to spend an evening out. Okay, let's get going. First off, just a wee bit of background on Denver. Denver is the largest city in Colorado and is located on the eastern flank of the Rocky Mountains. It was founded as little more than a mining camp back in 1858 during the Pikes Peak Gold Rush era, but it grew into prominence quickly. Most importantly, in 1861, the Colorado Territory was created by the U.S. government, and finally, in 1881, Denver was designated as the territory's capital. Although we'll focus only on the downtown area, today's Denver metro area is huge, spanning over 8,400 square miles with a population of over 3 million people. The city is crossed by 3 major interstate highways and has a major stop of the Amtrak Zephyr line between San Francisco and Chicago. But unless you're on a major road trip, most everyone comes to Denver by way of airplane, arriving at the Denver International Airport, about 20 miles northeast of downtown. Unfortunately for many people, Denver itself is a pass-through city on their way to somewhere in the Rocky Mountains where they go skiing, hiking, or some other outdoor activity. If you're interested to learn more about some options there, please check out our top-rated video guide to the Rocky Mountain National Park. Just search Scottsdale Travel Chick, Rocky Mountain National Park. But people shouldn't overlook downtown Denver for all it has to offer. And a good thing about Denver is it's really easy to get from the airport to downtown on the RTA A train, which takes just under 40 minutes and costs $10.50 a person. Uber and Lyft or other options would take a bit longer and will cost you about $40. Finally, just a fun fact about Denver's weather. It's surprisingly mild all year round. And Denver actually has the same amount of sunny days as Miami, Florida. Who would have thunk it, right? Okay, with that out of the way, let's get right into the top things you'll want to see and do on a trip to downtown Denver, starting with some outdoor-related activities. In this section, we'll cover the top 5 outdoor-related areas you'll want to check out in downtown Denver. Confluence Park, Cherry Creek Trail, City Park, Denver Botanical Gardens, and Elitch Gardens Amusement Park. First up is Confluence Park, a water-centric park at the confluence of Cherry Creek and the South Platte River in Denver's lower downtown area. You'll see families picnicking, kids playing, and adults floating down the small rapids. Cherry Creek Trail is the signature multi-use trail in Denver, running from the eastern suburbs all the way to Confluence Park in downtown. It's a dedicated off-street path in excess of 13 miles with a very laid-back rural feel to it, even in the midst of the city all around it. City Park is Denver's version of New York's Central Park. It has over 330 acres of relaxed paths, lakes, a zoo, a golf course, and Denver's Natural and Science Museum. It's the largest park in Denver. Denver Botanical Gardens is a modern 23-acre park with a lot of different areas, each with a different type of garden design and fountains. We spent a good 2 or 3 hours here and really enjoyed it. We'd recommend this place. We're not big botanical garden fans, but this one was pretty awesome. In fact, we like this place so much, we made a separate YouTube video that you're welcome to check out. Just search Scottsdale Travel Chick Denver Botanical Gardens. Finally, Elitch Gardens Amusement Park. It's an old school amusement and water park right in downtown Denver, and it's a relatively inexpensive park to visit and a great way to spend a day with the kids. Now, let's try to cover some of the many tourist sites in downtown Denver. There's a lot to cover here, so I'll move fast, and I'll also try to group them into their general areas around downtown. First up, the lower downtown area, or LoDo as it's called. Here you can explore Union Station, Larimer Square, 16th Street Mall, and the Museum of Contemporary Art. Union Station is a central transportation hub for Denver in the heart of LoDo. Around this area and to the east are many dining and nightlife options. The station itself is a beautifully redone building originally constructed in 1914. Pro tip: the expansive lobby area of the station is a great place to simply hang out with a drink from the terminal bar. It's a pretty chill place with lots of sitting areas, and they even have shuffleboard tables you can use. Just coming up on Union Station. Saturday morning they have a little water park thing. Larimer Square is also nearby, and it's a pedestrian-only street with numerous dining and drinking options. The area is famous for being the site where Denver was founded back in 1858. It's the oldest commercial block in the city. The 16th Street Mall is a mile-long shopping and dining street. The street starts in LoDo and ends up near the Civic Center Park and State Capitol. Pro tip: they have a free shuttle here which runs regularly up and down this street, so it's a good way to get from one part of the downtown to the other for free. And there's some pretty cool little fun sights to see along the street. The Museum of Contemporary Art is a relatively new museum, only founded in 1996, and has only recently occupied its new 27,000 square foot building in LoDo since 2007. Finally, to close out this section, I'll just note that Confluence Park and Elitch Gardens, which I've talked about earlier, and Coors Field, which I'll talk about soon, are also located in this LoDo area. Next up is the Capitol Hill and Civic Center Park area, along with the adjacent Golden Triangle and Santa Fe districts of downtown. In this area, you can visit the Civic Center Park, the State Capitol, the U.S. Mint, the Molly Brown Museum, the Denver Art Museum, and the Santa Fe Art District, among many other options. The Civic Center Park is in the middle of downtown and runs between the Capitol and the local city and county buildings. It often plays host to live music and food trucks during the summer and is the site of many Denver festivals as well as public protests. Capitol Building is an impressive building offering free tours and is famous for its 13th step, which designates the official mile-high elevation of Denver. The U.S. Mint is close by and first struck coins in 1906 and has been in operation ever since, and it's the single largest producer of coins in the entire world. Just a quick shout out here now that if you're enjoying this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider following our channel to receive more informative travel videos just like this one. Two of the many museums in this area are the Molly Brown Museum and the Denver Art Museum. Molly Brown was a famous survivor of the Titanic, known as the unsinkable Molly Brown, who later became more famous for philanthropic activities. Moving into the Golden Triangle and Santa Fe area, you'll come to the Denver Art Museum, which is known as much for its beautiful building and surrounding space as it is for its contents. Finally, the Santa Fe Art District is across Cherry Creek and is loaded with over 30 galleries, studios, and dining and nightlife options. They also have a very popular First Fridays Art Walk, which we just happened to catch when we were there. Finally, let's talk about Denver's professional sports teams. There are a lot of fans of the Rockies, Avalanche, Nuggets, and Broncos, and many people come to Denver to experience a game. Lucky for you, all their arenas are right downtown. Coors Field is home to the Colorado Rockies baseball team and is integrated into the Lodo section. Pepsi Center is home to the Avalanche hockey team and the Nuggets basketball teams and is located close to Lodo near the river. And Empower Field is home to the Denver Broncos and is just across the river from downtown. Our last section here is all about the nightlife. I'll start this section off by saying I'd be remiss if I didn't mention two things Denver is famous for: breweries and legal marijuana. Neither one are we into, but just for some background, the wider Denver metro area has more than 150 breweries, and the city itself has at least 92 at last count. Denver is more or less known as the Napa Valley of beer. If you want to visit a brewery, you can probably hold your breath and walk to one from anywhere in downtown Denver. Marijuana. Yes, it's now legal in Colorado, and many people come here to partake, but it's important to note that dispensaries are relatively rare directly downtown. They are there, you just have to look. Otherwise, head into any of the suburbs, and they're just about on every strip mall and every corner. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get back to Denver's best dining and nightlife areas. I'll cover the four most popular in this section: Downtown or Lodo, Baker, South Broadway, Rhino, and Highlands. Capitol Hill, Colfax, and Midtown are also decent areas you might want to consider, but I won't have time to cover them here. Downtown or Lodo is the top nightlife area and where most of the ritzier lounges and affluent bars are located. This area tends to attract a more diverse crowd with more tourists and business people. Most of the action is located around Union Station and to the east, up along 16th Street and Larimer Square. Baker South Broadway is the area south of Lodo and contains two nightlife areas: one along Santa Fe Boulevard, which is more of an artsy bohemian feel, and another one along South Broadway, which is a bit more trendy and nightclubish. Rhino or River North and Highlands are two more up-and-coming neighborhoods. The Highland area is just across the river from lower downtown and is more limited. Its claim to fame is a few fancier bar and dining options which have views back out of the river across downtown. The Rhino area is a bit more rough, and they seem to have two specialties: high dive bars, which are trendy bars that want to act like they're dive bars, and a lot of street art. Just check out some of these pictures. Well, there you have it, our visitor guide for the best things to see and do in downtown Denver, Colorado. We hope you enjoyed. Please let us know what you think in the comments below, and please consider following us for more informative travel videos just like this one. Until next time, see you later.